Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still here after all these years, after all these tears I shed. I'm still here and I'm walking this earth like I should be. There was days that I didn't know if I would be. Yeah, yeah. Now I stand tall with my feet in the ground and my head in the clouds. 'Cause I'm still here like I should be. Yeah, yeah, like I knew that I could be. Here we go, here we go. I'm still here. I'm here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What are you looking for? Oh, look at that. Welcome back.
That's what I said. Welcome back.
You are something else.
I am.
Okay.
We are celebrating our 30th anniversary today.
Wow.
Wow.
It's,
We haven't been together all day, but we are. Yes.
well, yeah. It
like
doesn't-
literally one of the busiest days of
that you've had in a while. Yeah.
it's our anniversary.
What would you have preferred today to look like?
Being on an island somewhere or in the mountains somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like trips. I like vacations.
Yeah. But we're not.
Nope.
It doesn't really feel like 30 years. I mean,
Oh.
I guess I don't have a perspective on 30, like, I don't know. I don't feel necessarily old enough to be married for 30 years.
Yeah, because I've been teaching for 30 years too, and I don't feel like that ever. Like, I hear people talk, and they talk about things that were 15 years ago, and it's forever, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, that was double that time.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
I think one of the things I've noticed as I've gotten older is just that I'm a little more, like, from a career standpoint or whatever, in a job thing. I think we're both more cynical about things, or more, because we've been around for so long.
I understand cynicism now, though.
Yes.
I understand it. You know too much. That's
It's like
the
you've
problem.
been at it for so long, and then somebody brings this, let's try this, and you're like,
That's dumb. We already tried it.
Exactly.
Or that makes no sense.
Exactly.
We just, it is.
Yeah. And it's true in education, but it's also true in healthcare, and I'm
sure.
sure it's true in a lot of fields. But it's just one of those things that now I know that why the old guys at like opening day, who I thought were just cranky old people,
Yeah.
they were just tired of, hey, here we go.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
anyway, all right. So for today, we are going to ask each other some questions.
We are.
I think about marriage. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, whatever. We both wrote down 5 questions. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
You are always learning right along with us.
Yes.
All right.
How did you know I was the one?
I almost asked the same question.
That's why I wanted to go first.
How did I know?
Yep. That I was the one.
I really liked your smile.
Okay.
I think back to, right from the start when we met each other, I enjoyed being with you, talking to you. All of that was fun. We definitely had similar goals and plans. Honestly, one of the first things I think of is I had been dating you a couple months, and you'd just gotten out of the Marines. My mom was a little bit like, whoa, who is this guy?
Understandably so.
Understandably so. But I remember my dad, after a few months of dating you, he's like, I like him. He's the first guy you haven't had to take care of. And I think he just said it in a way that's true. I liked that I knew that you were a man, you were an adult. I knew that we could build a life together and that I wouldn't have to carry the load, you know. I mean, I still hear, like, I actually just recently, so I was talking about their husband as like an extra child. And I get that that's not completely true, but in some relationships it is more true than others. And I've never felt like I've had to take care of you in that respect. Like, you know.
So when did you change your mind? That was I have a part 2.
I haven't changed my mind yet.
Good.
So.
You're up.
All right. How do you think cancer impacted our relationship?
Oh. Our relationship. I don't remember our relationship pre-cancer. That's going to sound crazy, but I don't. I don't like go, oh yeah, and this we were when you say relationship, like what we did and all that, I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But I would guess this isn't a guess. It for sure brought us closer. Like on another level closer. Like you don't get to be backed into a corner like we got backed into a corner at a young age. You don't get that. I don't care what you're doing out there. When disease is involved and it's life-threatening disease and you're told you're going to die, there's nothing that can bring you closer, I don't think, when you're kind of both in that same boat. So, yeah, that and I don't know. I mean, that for sure brought us closer. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my answer.
All right.
I'll have to live with it. What was your favorite date we had before we got married?
Oh, boy. Remember that you just said you didn't remember our relationship
That's
prior?
why I asked this. I'm trying to learn something.
I mean, our weekend in Chicago was really fun. Is that a date?
Oh, for sure it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that was a blast.
we were sitting in Jackson, which is like
Michigan.
4 hours from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually at the Ground Round, I remember, and we were
Friday night.
Yeah, hanging out, just talking, and
We were
like,
bored.
And we're bored, and we're like, what are we gonna do? So far at this point, we'd been to Butler Motor Speedway, which is like a dirt track racing,
and we're not dirt track people.
And we're not.
Yeah, this is not normal.
I'm not a racing person. I don't know what you're talking
Neither
about.
am I, really. We've never gone to another race in our life.
Dirt track people, as if we're some sort of track people. Anyway.
We're for sure street riders. I mean, all the way.
But I remember we're like, oh, well, what about Chicago? And because my college roommate had just started an internship there, and your buddy from the Marines was there. And so we literally, I think we left that night. I don't know.
We left from there,
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Just headed down 94.
Yeah. So the only problem with that was that we had your sister's car.
Well, she borrowed my truck. So I was driving her vehicle. Yeah. I don't remember what it was. But she borrowed my truck. Therefore, I was going to Chicago. I didn't have my truck, so I had to drive her car.
Yeah.
She was not happy about that when she found out.
She was very mad about that.
She's been very mad at me a lot in her life.
Yeah.
So.
But it was really fun, though. I remember we met them at the art museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you sure it wasn't the next morning? I don't know. Because, we wouldn't have done that late at night.
Didn't we get there late at night and sneak into the dorm?
We definitely snuck into the dorm at least one of the nights.
That was the night we got there.
Know. Anyway.
We met. Yeah,
so, my roommate was working at, a Catholic hospital, and they had housing, but it literally was, supervised by, a nun.
Yeah.
And no boys were allowed, or guests, so we snuck in. And
we were broke, so.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend. So that's probably my favorite.
The end of our weekend, we knew it was the end of Chicago when I used my credit card, and they went, no. No. They went, time to go.
And that's better. How
Yep.
life is.
Yep. All right.
Okay. So here's your next question, which is sort of similar to what you just asked me. But what are 3 favorite places that we've been?
Man. Okay. Number 1 is easily St. John.
Yeah.
Virgin Islands. Easily. That there's not a close second. But number 2, this is my favorite places that we've been.
Mm-hmm.
Is probably it's Denver. Or whatever that park is northwest of Denver. Estes Park. And number 3, ooh, wow. This one's tough.
What are some contenders?
Contenders, you think I'm crazy, but Canada. I really like that. Yep. Northern California.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you got to include Florida in the list.
I know. Sarasota Sands.
So, yeah, Sarasota Sands is number 3.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. The views are nice, like at the beach and all that, but it's really the people there that we love. So.
No doubt. Okay. How could you possibly get married so young? How old were you?
I was 22, almost 23.
Oh my gosh. That means you got engaged 21.
Yeah.
How did you say yes?
Well,
That was ridiculous.
you know, this makes me or us sound old, but it was a different time back then.
World.
We're old. People did go to college, get engaged. A lot of times their senior year of college. My sister-in-law got engaged when we were seniors in college. Mm-hmm. I got engaged shortly after that.
What are you talking back then? I had many friends that got married when they were 18, 19.
Right. So
right out of high school.
So you're making my point for me. It just was a lot more normal. And
it was.
I am all for kids waiting at this point. But there's just different things too. Like, our daughter's planning a wedding, and this wedding is quite a event and a huge cost. And they're, I don't care because they're paying for it. We're just, doing our part or whatever. But that's not how we did things, right?
No.
And so we had, a nice wedding and everything else. My parents paid for all of it. And your parents helped a little. It just was different then. And it's just, so. And also, I was ready for that. I felt like, I never was.
I don't know.
I was not.
Baffles me.
But it just, the trajectory was different. I did live by myself for like 6 months when we were engaged. I didn't love it. Mm-hmm. It's not like I was trying to go find myself somewhere. I felt like I sort of knew who I was already. I do think, like, I don't have regrets about how our life has been. Like, we could have spent more time, like, together before we had kids. But then, also, if we had spent more time, we wouldn't have kids in the same way. So
yeah,
we can't live with regrets. I don't regret the way our life was. I wasn't out there trying to change the world at that point. It was really just like, okay, I have my degree. Okay, here's a job. Like, let's do the next part of it. So, yeah, we were kind of just boring, but it was good. So anyway, that's why I could do that. And also,
crazy.
It's not the same anymore. Would you change anything?
About what?
About our married life.
Yes, I would have won the lottery 30 years ago. We'd be broke because we would have spent it all. But I would have won the lottery twice. Okay. That's what I would have changed. No. I feel like it's crazy to say this, but with cancer and all of this, but like I have no regrets on decisions we've made or any of that kind of big time stuff, those decisions you make. I have no regrets at all. No. None, not even a little bit. It hadn't even crossed my mind. Yeah. So that was easy. All right. What were your top 3 concerts we have attended together?
Okay.
Okay. I was going to say 1, but I already know her number 1. So.
Yeah, my top one is Garth Brooks.
I know.
And he's just a great performer.
Good.
I
Moving
would
on.
go. You just don't like Garth the way
I love
do.
Garth Brooks, but I knew that. I don't know what 2 and 3 are going to be.
Oh boy.
We have to have attended them together.
Okay. Do you want me to say James Taylor? I'm just kidding. I love James Taylor. He's
But
not
that
a performer.
wasn't your favorite concert.
No. Let me think. How many times have we seen Journey? A couple
3 or 4?
times.
Oh, more than a couple.
Journey's definitely. I would say Journey's probably one
Which
of my
concert?
top
What
ones.
pops in your head? Which
the
one?
the one here.
Yeah, me too.
The one actually, what had happened was
It's just fun.
we have a concert venue by us that's at a casino. So they do a summer concert series. It's not huge.
It's outdoors.
It's outdoors. We get decent people, but nothing. It's great for old people like us, right? The year that we saw Journey, there had been huge flooding, like to the point where we couldn't. There was a big storm that came through. But again, we lived in a really sandy area, so it had kind of already dried out. But it had washed out roads and things like that. I just remember that.
It broke dams that
dams.
still are not rebuilt.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was really bad.
But anyway, that was right before that concert. But it was so fun. And the lead singer for Journey and just his energy was awesome and fun. All right. Let's see.
Number 3.
Number 3. I would say... this sounds like all country stuff, but we do go to mostly country or old stuff. Probably Zac Brown Band in Detroit was good.
I like that one too.
It was really fun, and
That was
it was at Comerica Park,
Tiger Stadium.
at Tiger Stadium, and we had fun. It was a nice night.
We had terrible seats, but they were fun because
They were a long
in
ways
the
away.
cheap seats.
Yeah.
But turned out it was perfect. We had the cityscape behind it at night.
So also just to follow that up, I as a fourth, I really enjoyed Billy Joel at Comerica was also really good. Now we saw Billy Joel and Elton John together, which is like a landmark. But the only thing I didn't love about that concert was that Billy Joel kept singing Elton John songs and Elton John kept singing Billy Joel songs, and it was like, stop it, people.
Right.
But the Billy Joel concert at Comerica a couple years ago was really good. And who showed up in the middle of it? Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
And
I was in the bathroom.
They were in town.
I want to see Def Leppard so bad, and I was in the bathroom.
And he only came on because they were playing there the next night, and so their bus.
So
was
we literally
already there.
considered going 2 nights in a row. I'm like, no, but I'm in the bathroom, and they have speakers in there. And I'm hearing Def Leppard, my favorite song of Def Leppard too, by the way. And I'm hearing this going, that's weird. Why are they just playing a Def Leppard song? I thought they were just piping it like a radio does. Nope. I get back to my seat and they're like, you're not going to believe what just happened.
Well, you got there for the end of it, didn't you?
Well, I stood on the steps.
Yeah. Anyway, those were some of my favorites. I don't know. I can't remember.
You only needed 3. You're good. You
All
named
right.
4. Overachiever.
I know. What do you look forward to?
I look forward to a wedding. I look forward to grandchildren. I look forward to the 4th of July every year. I look forward to officiating in the fall. I look forward to a lot of things. That's what I do. I look forward to things. Look forward to vacation at Christmas. I love looking forward to things. Love it.
Yeah.
That's why I have a countdown all the time.
You're lucky to have something on your calendar.
Oh, yeah. And looking forward to it and planning it and doing that stuff. Yeah. Like from a family perspective, grandkids, I will have a lot of fun with that. Yep. Okay. What do I do that drives you nuts?
Oh, okay. I get to call him out right here. It's your newest thing. It's driving me crazy. I almost wanted to tell you about it anyway. The swish with when you're drinking things now just randomly. I can't stand it.
When I'm drinking things randomly.
Like
water?
You'll take a drink and you'll swish it and then swallow it.
I'm getting things out of my teeth.
That's gross. Do it in the bathroom.
I have like steak in my teeth. We just ate dinner.
Go do it somewhere else.
I will swish every time now.
Oh my god.
Now swishes.
So gross.
Why is swishing water in your
Because
mouth?
I know exactly what you're doing. Go brush your teeth.
While I'm eating dinner? Hold on, I'll be back.
You asked. There it is. For all of
She had that ready to go. And by the way, she did not know this question was coming, but she was hoping it was coming.
I didn't even think you would do it, but man, thanks for letting me air that out because I've been thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
Is marriage what you thought it would be?
This might be a big difference between guys and girls. I didn't think about it.
Well, why did you want to get married then? This doesn't make a very good podcast.
It doesn't. I'm thinking, cut it out. You just said you could edit it. I think I thought about marriage probably right before we got engaged and then our engagement year. Then I like, well, okay, what was it? But I didn't know. I had no idea. I liked spending time with you, so I just thought I got to spend more time with you. That's what marriage was.
Had you considered getting engaged before that?
What?
Before you met me, had you considered getting engaged?
To someone else?
Yeah.
No, God, no. No, never crossed my mind. Not at all. Literally didn't think about it one time. No. I don't know what you did to me. But yeah, why that popped into my head, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely, once you're engaged and stuff, obviously you're going to be married soon. Then, because I do think about that kind of stuff at that point, and I'm like, what do I like? What don't I like? What do I want it to be? What don't I want it to be? And I think those are things that we've learned from our past, from our parents, taking the best things from it, going, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know, didn't really think about how I was going to be a father with kids until, you know, nieces and nephews doing that. I guess you think about it a little bit, but until we're pregnant, oh, now what kind of, you know, that kind of stuff. But no. Like, when did you think about getting married? Not to me, just marriage. Like, you thought about how your marriage was going to be?
Well, I don't know if I thought about how my marriage was going to be. I definitely thought about getting married. I mean, I think that's like...
I just thought I'd do that.
Yeah.
But that ended right there.
Yeah.
Did you think about, this is how I want my marriage to be?
Well, I was definitely would be thinking about the person I was dating. Is this somebody that I would want to be married to?
Oh,
like,
Lord.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. Or also, like, what does this person, maybe sounds, but like, what does this person bring to a marriage? You know what I mean? Like, what is the... So...
Yeah, I didn't do that. Bad question.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I hope you guys were watching video. That was a bonus for you guys watching video. There you go. That's why you need to watch the video. They couldn't hear that. I don't have anything in my mouth. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, good, because we're not going to keep these people having
long's
to
it
listen
been?
to this any longer than
Okay.
this. But all right. Well, I'm in for another 30 years. I would like this wishing to go away, though.
How old am I?
No, I did the math. I was like, ooh.
It's possible.
84. It is possible.
It is possible. We'd have to beat some number. Well, you've already beat all the numbers. So.
I know. So then I just kind of wiped that out and thought, well, why not?
Why not?
Well, so, I mean, good motivation. You know, we're coming into summer and I got to get in better shape.
We both do.
So.
I did work out this morning.
I worked out today too. I almost got attacked by a dog, but other than
almost
that,
died. Yeah. It was a big day for
it
you.
was a big day for me. So, anyway, yeah. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our community. It means the world to us. Our goal is always to help as many people as possible live well with cancer. You can help us by subscribing to our channel and sharing episodes when you hear of others that could benefit from it. We really appreciate your time spent with us and your commitment to offering hope and inspiration to others.